Civil media.
Okay, can you tell me something more about your organization and the experience you had for the elections, and what are your plans for these elections?
So our organization is called Silba. It is a Danish organization, and it's one of the largest organizations in Europe conducting election observation missions. We're also a youth organization, meaning that apart from our election observation missions, we're also focusing on strengthening democratic ties among youths in East and Western Europe, which we do by arranging these election observation missions. So we take young people, primarily from Western Europe, students in the age of 18 to 35, and we take them to election observation missions in, for instance, as we are right now in North Macedonia, but we have also previously been to Albania and Montenegro and Serbia. And we meet with local NGOs, we meet with international organizations, and we learn as much as we can about the election, about the political situation, and how those two affect each other. And then we sent on election day our election observers out as what is called mobile observers, meaning that they observe 10 to 12 election polling stations in one day. They also observe the opening procedure and the closing procedure. So this is our third election observation mission in North Macedonia. We were here in 2016 and in 2014. Right now we have 18 accredited observers in North Macedonia, and on Sunday we will be sending them out in teams of 2 along with a local translator, also mainly students. And we will be sending 4 teams around in Skopje, and then I will be leading a small group of 3 teams which will be going to Komanovo to observe, so we can get a rather diverse look at how things are looking in North Macedonia.
Okay, so are you expecting something like from these elections?
Well, we're expecting a relatively calm election day, but it's also clear that there have been a lot of new technologies and a lot of new systems introduced, which we are very interested to see how that will be handling. We're also trying to diversify so that we see as many different ethnic communities as possible, and we're interested to see how the election day plays out in the different ethnic communities here in the country.
Can you tell us more about the history of your organization?
Sure. So Silba was founded in 1994, and originally it was a project to strengthen democratic development and democratic education among the youths in the Baltics. But since then we have expanded to first Eastern Europe and then the entire OSCE region, and now we're also expanding to North Africa. And our mission is to strengthen democratic education and democratic ties among youths in basically, hopefully, and someday the entire world. We have conducted more than 50 election observation missions, primarily in Eastern Europe, but also in the Caucasus and also in Central Asia. And we are also planning to conduct later this year an election observation mission in Denmark, where we will have international students studying in Denmark observing the Danish election.
Civil media.